as we get set and ready to go racing for one of the biggest races of the season here. Daytona, Indianapolis, and the finale is the biggest 3 races of the season for the Sony Cup Series. Big news headlines here in the back here. The 2 guys that made it in the last chance qualifier, Emma White and Aaron Taylor, but Dylan Young. Many people criticized the SDS officials for even letting Dylan Young even race here, but the SDS officials did make him start at the rear of the field for being reckless in that duel there, causing some guys to go home. But here we are. Green flag is out for 400 miles. Charles Sanford and Cody Lamas, winners of the duels, lead us down. Coming to complete lap number 1, Charles Sanford's Yamp Motorsports Ford takes us and leads us to lap number 1. Here's a driver working his way up early here. He started up near the front of the field here. Matthew Rodriguez, that is quite an underfunded car. It's not really a quick car there. He gets the engines there from Johnson Incorporated, and Johnson Incorporated is doing really well here today, but caution flag is out, and there's a wreck there. Steel part of the third just got tipped over. Amina DeLeese, Togger is involved in it there as well. Looking at it again here, Pollard was way up high there. Zebulon Stark kind of had no room there when he ran up on him there, and around went Togger there. And they went down the racetrack right there, and then there was Zachary Fitzwater, James Shelley, and Armenia DeLeese. DeLeese got right up on Togger. DeLeese ARC Racing car there, a one-time deal there. That is the backup for Alan Cavanaro, and his one chance right here to do a good race here, and his only race of really until DC at least, and he's right on lap number 4. However, after having some green flag pit stops there, Richard Johnson and James Sorfox will beat Charles Sanford off the pit road, and they are the new race leaders. Henry Kavanaugh, I think he only took right side tires. He is up here in the mix as well now, along with Jacob Hart and others. And as we get set and back on our way of racing, Richard Johnson has had a fast race car all weekend here for the race weekend here. And it's quite impressive to see Johnson up front here doing well. He's been kind of mediocre all season, but him and Sorfox in the lead now. However, Sorfox wants his turn at the lead here underneath of Richard Johnson. Now here comes Sanford again. He's got a fast race car. Oh, bumping and beating there. Oh boy, whoa boy. The Yant Motorsports cars there of Charles Sanford. Oh, and Sanford rubs back against Sorfox. Wow. Well, that was really close there, but Sanford, one of the fastest cars all weekend here. He's now gotten past the leaders, and he is now back out in front. Here's one of the biggest movers of the race so far. Only lap 14 right here. And Aaron Taylor, the rookie for Coreweiser Racing, has worked his way up from 42nd all the way up to 12th as he goes past Nick Mason, Chris Louvier. Wow, only 14 laps, and he has passed like 30 cars. Up front, the CDMs are doing really well for this race weekend. They had the CDM starting 2nd, 3rd, and 4th there, especially with Cody Lamas and Matt DeLeo winning like 1 and 2 in their duels there. They got a fast setup here, but something is up with that Yamp car right there, because Charles Sanford, he has just been so freaking fast compared to everyone else. Sanford, no doubt, the fastest car here this race weekend. Again, we're showing the progress of Aaron Taylor and Luke Martin. They started near the rear of the field. Coreweiser Racing there, working their way forward. This is Aaron Taylor's more surprising to me, though. The rookie right here, this is battle for 10th place on the racetrack here on Henry Kavanaugh. Oh, there's a wreck here at Burton. He's turned around. Oh, there's a big wreck right in front of him there. Oh, and there's, oh, man. Henry Kavanaugh there. Big wreck down the straightaway there. Everyone comes piling in. Humongous wreck down the front straightaway. Michael White, everyone's piled in. This is the whole field on lap 20 stacked up on the straightaway. Well, it starts right here. 3 wide. Jeff James and Matt DeLeo kind of touched there, and they hooked. Right down the straightaway, there was Jesse Turner. Everyone else came piling in. There was nothing they could have done there. Look at the wreckage there. Wow, everyone comes piling in. They're just flying right here, and there's nowhere for these guys all to go. Oh my god, that's the whole field. Just another look from like the helicopter view way up here. Bam, there was Henry Kavanaugh, and then here comes a lot of other guys. There's Jesse Turner and them. Everyone just comes piling in. There's no brakes. What? What is that? On board Eric Burton right behind this. He comes into this race 51 points, back to the point leader. There was just nowhere to go, and everyone came pushing everyone in. Everyone pushed everybody in. Wow, and there's Alan Kavanaugh. Everyone's piled onto each other there. Riding on board with Nick Hertels. He was in the very back of this field when this happened here. On board with him as the whole back of the field comes piling in. Just nowhere to go, and everyone just pushed everybody into that melee. Wow. On board Stephen Jenkins as he heads towards the wreckage. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is pretty scary to see a bunch of cars like 190 something miles an hour just fly in there. Welcome to Indianapolis. On board Jordan Fisher as he's the points leader by only 2 points to Jeff James, who was also in this. Look how fast he was just flying past everybody. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's just really scary to see a bunch of cars that fast flying into other cars stopped. Here's another view of the cars coming right at each other here. There's literally nobody left. Like, this is the biggest wreck in Sony Cup Series history. It's gotta be. That's gotta be it. Wow, there's only 12 guys left. That means 30 guys were retired out of the race after that wreck there. Well, that wreck took a lot out of the race there. Took a lot of contenders out of the race. The guys that were up in front of it right here, Charles Sanford, DJ Curtis, Cooper Saron, James Sorafox, and Richard Johnson are pretty much the only guys left here. And Zeb Stark, he's got a little bit of damage. I don't know what for, though. Matt DeLeo's got damage as well. Dom Caps, and then there's James Shelley. Those are the last few guys on the lead lap. Basically back for second. It's just basically a free-for-all here because Sanford's car is just flying. He's got such a fast car, and with literally that big wreck, that 30-car pile-up on the straightaway there, taking out a lot of the competition here. It's just leaving just these guys right here. James Sorafox, Cooper Cyron, DJ Curtis, and that's pretty much it. That's up here that can even contend with Sanford here, and they're not even up to par as quick as what Charles Sanford is. But battle ongoing here. Cooper Cyron trying to get underneath of James Sorafox for second. However, Charles Sanford, he's in the pit road. I'm not quite sure what's up with his car. But Charles Sanford, he may be having a problem or a tire down or something. That might be the case there. We're going to have to get word from the officials down on pit road, our little reporters, and see what is going on that 8 car. However, other cars are in like Dom Caps, DJ Curtis himself. These are scheduled pit stops here. I kind of jumped to conclusions there. I thought Sanford was having a problem, but he was just bringing it in a little early. If these guys want to beat Charles Sanford, it's going to have to do with some pit strategy or with somebody, or with Charles Sanford having some problems there. Look how big of a gap he has to, like, Cooper Cyron there. Cyron's got a fast car along with DJ Curtis and James Sorafox, but Charles Sanford, look at the speed he can pick up down the straightaway. 213 into the turn, and 211 down into turn number 3 by Cooper Cyron. Sanford's got such a fast car. However, Charles Sanford has caught the lap car of Zebulon Stark, the FBR. The FBR took damage under that big caution right there. He's got right front damage there. It's kind of slowed him down there. But they are kind of breaking away from DJ Curtis now. And so the front three are kind of breaking away now. However, we do have another time right here. DJ Curtis is blowing up here. I'm not sure what's wrong with Charles Sanford, but he might be having to pit again, which is kind of unusual for him to have to pit in this short of time, but he might be doing another pit stop, not sure. But DJ Curtis, his hopes at winning the Indianapolis 400 is done. Yep, for Charles Sanford, it was just another scheduled stop. I kind of did not expect it to be that quick right there. They just literally had just pitted, but they are now doing pit stops again. We are at the lap 100 mark, and here comes Cooper Cyron. This is the closest he's ever been to Sanford all race, and look at this. Wow. Oh boy, nearly trying to make it a 3 wide there with James Fox there, but here we go. Oh boy, James Fox 3 wide looking down the straightaway here. 3 wide for the lead looking here, but no, Fox ducks back in line. Cooper Cyron takes the lead. This is our first lead change in many, many laps here. Cooper Cyron, the Audi, finally gets past Charles Sanford. But here comes Sanford back once again here. He's got a fast race car here. If he does not win this race, I'll be shocked here. Sanford's had a really quick car all weekend here. James Fox has been okay, but he's not been really quick. Same with Cooper Cyron. But they're up here, battling here for this win here. They're the only ones that can contend with Sanford because their cars are intact. Everyone else has damaged cars or are out of the race here. We're going to check right here. Dom Caps, he is like 1 lap down here. And then you got James Shelley like 2 or 3 laps down. Zebulon Stark, he's like a lap down. 3 laps down, Jeff James there. Matt DeLeo, I think he's also 3 laps down. Richard Johnson is the only other guy on the lead lap there, like the other last 3 guys there. He's the last guy on the lead lap, running in 4th with Sky Commons and Bradley Bishop Jr. behind him there. And there's the leaders there with Cooper Cyron, James Fox, and Charles Sanford. Sanford has gotten back by James Fox, and he's wanting the lead back again here. I feel like he's just playing with these 2 guys up here with Cyron and Fox. I think Sanford could just blow by Cyron if he wanted to. But here comes Sanford again. He's all over the back bumper, just kind of pushing him around the racetrack here. And now Sanford drives it low and is going to try and take the lead here. However, they hit lap car Bradley Bishop Jr., and that arranged the ways for James Fox now to take the lead here. And Cyron up to 2nd, and now Sanford, he had the worst end of that there. These guys continue to swap the top spot here. Cyron now the new leader, and now Sanford's all over the back bumper of Fox once again. Yep, cars all over these guys here. I'm sure like all the 30 guys that are in the race, in the garage here, because look at that big list of guys retired out of the race because that one incident of stupidity right there. I'm sure everyone's really mad with, like, I think it was Matt DeLeo and, Jeff James. They are still on the racetrack there. There they are right there. That's Matt DeLeo there, and Jeff James is right there. I'm really sure that all the garage, like 30 of the guys in the garage of the area, are super, super mad with how Matt DeLeo and Jeff James raced and caused that incident there. But Cyron, Fox, and Sanford, the last 3 fast cars on the racetrack here. I'm real. Oh, Sanford again, just like earlier, beat up on Fox there. But like I'm gonna say here, everyone hates Ford this season. Ford has been so good this season, the manufacturer, because like they've won so many races this season. I think they've won 11 out of the 12 races this season. Yeah, they have. They've won every race this season except Road Atlanta and Talladega. But I'm pretty sure that everybody in the garage area is pulling for Cyron's Audi to win this race. As the laps wind down, it is now trickling down to only 2 cars. Cooper Cyron, Charles Sanford. James Fox has kind of lost ground to these guys, and Sanford now down low. Cyron has led a good bit of laps here, and he's going to lose the lead to Sanford here unless Cyron can get the run down the straightaway here. Commons is in the pit road, and Cyron holds on to the lead. Here we are. Charles Sanford, he's going to use Bradley Bishop Jr. as a pick here. And Sanford looks like he's going to take the lead back once again, but Bradley Bishop Jr. is blocking both lanes, and there they go. Charles Sanford back to the point here in Indianapolis. Solar Fox has got himself back up in the mix here. Even though them guys did wreck out, like 30 guys, 30 of the drivers in this garage area wanting to win really badly here, not going to have the chance. Early on in the race, they wrecked. But I'm trying to make the most of this race here, of this commentary. 3 of the best pro drivers of the Sony Cup Series giving it their heart out here. 3 drivers contending for this win, battling hard here. Sanford pulling the gap. Cyron, a promising rookie, trying to run him down. And Solar Fox, who has started every race since Season 5's Daytona 500, the Iron Man himself, he's up here in 3rd trying to win the Indianapolis 400. Boy, this is going to be a fun showdown at the end of this race. Solar Fox has been diving low of Cyron every lap now, but Cyron has been able to hold him off here, just like there. Solar Fox is able to get low of him, but is not able to get alongside to make the pass work. Cyron trying to hold off here. It's been a couple of laps that Solar Fox has been right underneath of him, but has not been able to make the pass work. Cyron now gets a few car lengths in between him and Solar Fox, and has now got his eyes set on Sanford. But here we go. Lap cars are in the way there. That was Zebulon Stark, James Shelley, and Dom Capps. Oh, Capps got in the way there, but up front for the lead here. With less than 30 laps to go, Cooper Cyron, the rookie, is all over the veteran here. This is a Season 3 rookie here. Charles Sanford has been in the series for a long time. Cooper Cyron, he's just started out the series here, a rookie. The rookies usually do not do good in their first season in the Sony Cup Series, but Cooper Cyron has done an amazing job in his rookie season. Cooper Cyron sits 15th in the point standing, 68 points back to the point leader. You're going to guarantee your money's worth today that Cyron's going to gain in the points. Charles Sanford loses it there and goes down to 2nd. Here comes Sanford back at him. Oh, he gave him a tap there and tried to get him to move out of the way there. That's a veteran move to try and intimidate the rookie out of the way there, but Cyron held his ground. Wow, I am impressed with Cyron. I am impressed with how he's driving here today. Holding off the veterans here. Whenever the veterans would get underneath of him, trying to move him up out of the way, Cyron would hold his ground and would be able to pinch him down on the racetrack where they could not make the pass work. Cyron driving for his life out there. But I'm also going to make a notable here. Cooper Cyron, Charles Sanford, and James Solar Fox are 15th, 16th, and 17th in the point standings. They are 68, 72, and 84 points back to the point leader of Jordan Fisher. But they're going to gain some points here today. But they're not really worried about points. They want to win the biggest race of them all here. And Cyron trying to hold off the veterans here. Only less than 20 laps to go here. The 2 Yamp cars have lined up and are right there now. Sanford giving Solar Fox a push here. Solar Fox giving him a try here. Trying to get him to get loose there. Solar Fox trying to make Cyron crack under the pressure here. Cyron is holding strong as the leader, but Solar Fox keeps pushing him there, trying to see if he'll make a mistake there. Here comes Solar Fox with a run here, but will it be enough? No, it will not. Cyron holds his ground over the veterans again. Cyron, the leader still. Less than 10 laps to go now. We are under our final pit stops here. This is gonna determine the race here. Solar Fox has yet to pit. Sanford has been pitting early all race here. Sanford's pit stop may determine, or Solar Fox's pit stop may rather here, it's going to determine if he can win this race here. Sanford goes by now. This is where it's decided here. Your preparation all for months here, and for this whole week here. Cyron goes by with the lead again. Solar Fox is going to line up in 2nd with Sanford in 3rd. Here we go, 5 to go. Sanford has came out of the picture here. Soar Fox is back here. They just lapped Richard Johnson here. Charles Sanford out of nowhere takes the lead from Cyron here. And Soar Fox has now gotten past Cyron again, but Cyron wants to get back up there. He's underneath of James Soar Fox now, but Charles Sanford, that team, I don't know if he did anything on that pit stop there. They may have went down a wedge or something there. They made the right adjustments there and got him quick again, just like he was earlier in the race. But Soar Fox and Cyron do battle here with 2 laps to go. Cyron looking set, or Sanford looking set to win this thing here. White flag has already been displayed here. Sanford is pulling the gap here. What a fast race car he has here. Charles Sanford. He's had a fast race car here. He started on the pole. He won his dual qualifier. Charles Sanford. He's going to make history here today here. Charles Sanford is going to tie Luke Martin for most winning driver on the list here. 15 wins in the book here. Charles Sanford wins the Indianapolis 400. His 15th career win. And his 3rd win of the season here. Charles Sanford. That team had it figured out from the get-go that they came here. I didn't think anybody was going to win this race besides him. But Cyron did an amazing job in the last few laps there, like the second half of the race there. Boy, Cyron gave it his heart out there. He did a good job at keeping them at bay there for like the second half of that race, but Sanford, something happened on that last pit stop there to get him up front and fast once again. But congratulations to Charles Sanford on the win here today in the Indianapolis 400. Let's go ahead and get you to our finishing results and standings after round number 14.